What's going on? Week 12's in the books, and we got your fantasy football recap, full PPR stars, busts, and breakouts right here. Make sure you smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Hey, look. Ruining dreams under pressure. Peachy be the one to bless ya, but don't test her. The queen reigns supreme, you know what I mean? Add the boy Breezy Prince like a king. When the two come together in any weather, they form a bond, stay tight in any measure. So it's my pleasure, the number one team. Let the world know what's your fantasy. What's going on? What's your fantasy football crew? Welcome to What's Your Fantasy Football with your host, myself, the Wayne Breezie, Crystal Peachy B in the building. And today we're going to recap week 12 and how our teams did and how your teams did in week 12. So, Peachy, how you doing? And how was week 12 to you in fantasy football?
Oh, goodness. I don't have but like 6 leagues left anyway that I concern myself with. So I did okay. You know, that chop league that we were in, you know, I'm proud of myself. I made it to the third one left in the thing. So not bad. Pat on my back. Learned something new, and it's actually kind of fun to do. So looking forward to it next year. And that should be fun. But as far as the leagues go, you know, like 3 out of 6, I did good. So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I feel. I mean, I've been out of that league for about 4 weeks now. So, you know, congratulations to you for getting this far. The Chop League is different. I'm in another one on Yahoo, and I'm still currently in it because you got to do more than one of those Chop Leagues, especially if it's your first time, because you don't really know what the heck you're doing. So now I think I kind of have a different understanding of the Chop League. I think I spent my money way too soon and way too much on a player that is trash. I'll say it. Saquon Barkley is trash, and he decided not to show up the week I got chopped, so he's gonna always be trash. But fantasy football, man. The trade deadline, I believe, is this week, it ended last week, or is this week for most leagues out there, and it's going to be interesting. No more trades, and now it's either you got your team or you're just gonna have to waiver wire your ass through the playoffs, I guess, you know, depending on injuries and stuff. So we're gonna talk about injuries. We're gonna talk about stars, breakout players, news, all that good stuff. You know, it's just crazy out there. But Trevor Moorhead, cornerback from the Panthers, has been suspended. So we're getting suspensions now. He's a defensive player. I don't know how many people out there got the Panthers D, but defensive player. He did punch 49ers wide receiver Juwan Jennings in the nards. Now, I don't know if this is going to affect Juwan Jennings in fantasy football, but there's a possibility he might have a little discomfort down there. He might not run the same. So I just wanted to put that out there. He has been suspended for a week. There has not been any fines for Juwan Jennings as of yet, but we'll see how that pans out. Let's get to the injury report, though, because I think that's most important. We don't have any buys this week, right? And so
exactly.
Let's get to the injury report, Peachy. What's going on around the NFL?
Okay. First of all, we're just going to do a quick rundown right here. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers should be good to go this week. Quarterback Baker Mayfield, a shoulder sprain, is on his non-throwing shoulder. They're not sure about that situation. It's possible that he will not be good to go this week. Quarterback Joe Burrow is back and will be playing on Thanksgiving. Quarterback Jaden Daniels is a long shot to play. I think he might be done for the season. That's my opinion. Quarterback J.J. McCarthy is in concussion protocol. Doesn't look like he's going to play. So that's going to be interesting to see Max Brosner go against the Seahawks. That should be a very interesting game for the Vikings and more fun for Justin Jefferson. Running back Josh Jacobs' knee looks like he might be out. They might sit him out, especially because Emmanuel Wilson is doing such a good job. Running back Alvin Kamara knee is probably going to be out. More on that on the waiver wire for who you need to pick up in his stead. Running back Isaiah Pacheco will play. So that's kind of a big one. He's back. Wide receiver T. Higgins, concussion. He is already been ruled out for Thanksgiving. So there'll be no T. Higgins, but Jamar Chase is back. Wide receiver.
Joe Burrow and Chase. Woohoo!
Right.
If you got him, you got him.
I do.
I want to know, like, do you feel like, I mean, the Bengals and the Patriots, that was a tough game.
It was.
Do you like
that?
And that was with Joe Flacco.
Right. So let me go ahead and say this before you even do the rundown on the list and what you got going on. Mm-hmm. The Cincinnati defense was the most surprising thing of
they played for the first time all season. They played.
Yes. Without Trey Hendrickson and about 4 others. They showed out. Wide receiver Drake London, knee. Looks like he might be out for the season. And
no, really? Drake London?
They're saying that they are not optimistic about his return. Wide receiver Brandon Cooks just signed with Buffalo.
Yes, he did. They got them another old receiver. Like it's not old, but hopefully we can help them out. I mean, Josh Allen definitely needs some help out there.
Absolutely.
Because especially with no Dalton Kincaid or whatever, like it's like the offense is missing, and if he took a big hit in that game from the back, and he just kind of wasn't really the same. So yeah, that's good for them.
And it's like Keon Coleman, for some reason he keeps getting benched.
Yeah,
he's in the doghouse. So
interesting.
They needed a receiver. So they got a receiver now. They got Brandon Cooks. I would say that he'll be active this week. But they did say maybe not because it might be too soon for when they play again to get him up and running. But Buffalo, man, they're like this right now. They're this close to being out. So we'll see what happens. But yeah.
You think Buffalo's close to being out of the playoffs?
If they continue to lose games, they will.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they're 7-4, so
right.
They're I don't know. They're probably not in right now, or maybe they are. But they're 7-4. It's a lot of 7-4. I mean, if the Chargers are in, then they're in. Like right. I think because I think Buffalo's still the leaders of the East, AFC East.
So no, the Patriots are.
Oh, the Patriots. That's right. They're freaking 10-2. God forgive me, Patriot Nation. My apologies.
Stand up, Brandy.
10-2.
Brandy's like, don't be doing that.
Nah, listen. I forgot. I'm just so used to the.
I know.
This is an anomaly season for Patriots fans because they weren't expecting this. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
They weren't expecting this. Nigel says Quandre Diggs signed with Seattle, so he returns to Seattle. Oh. Sounds
cool.
Of course, because Niners didn't need a safety.
Of course not.
No. It is what it is. Marion Hampton is supposed to be back with the Chargers. They opened up the 21-day window for him, so we don't know if he'll be back fully this week. But
he's not playing this week. They already ruled him out for this week, but the window is open. So
the window is open. So give him a couple of weeks. Get back to football. Brandy said I was about to say, give him a couple of get a couple of weeks, getting back into football shape, and it is what it is. Tough injury report. Listen, the final bye week is next week, and so I think that's the Patriots and the 49ers. I don't know if there's any other teams week that week.
Carolina also.
And then the Panthers. Speaking of Panthers, I'm going to need more Reg or however you say his damn name to not be suspended, and I wonder if there are any updates on J.C. Horn's injury. Because we need all defenders on deck this week against the Rams. Like, suspend them next week or the week after the bye. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? If he appeals the suspension, I think he can play until the suspension has been ruled. I think those are the rules of the NFL.
I think you're right. I think that's how it works. And they already said that he's appealing it. So
yeah. So he's appealing the suspension. So that's what I'm saying. If he appeals it, I think he still may be able to play. Let's get into the top 10 studs of the week 12 studs. I think we got to do the sound of the alert. Is this the highest fantasy football point score of the season, 55.4?
I think so.
Jahmyr freaking Gibbs, man.
Yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
Wow.
55.4 points from PPR. Highest score, I believe, of the season thus far.
Yeah.
This cat was balling,
Yeah.
and he had the game-winning 80,475-yard touchdown run in overtime to win the game for his team, who I felt like the Giants should have won that game. But they won. They came out and they were able to, good teams find ways to win. I'll leave it at that. But number one, Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't remember Jonathan Taylor being higher.
I don't either.
But I tell you what, I will check, dog.
Yes.
How about that? Let's check week 11. No, week 11 was Josh Allen at 44.7. Let's go back to week 10. Y'all not going to get me. Jonathan Taylor, 49.6. Read him and weep. Shotgun, bang. I was right. It was Jahmyr Gibbs. He has the highest score in fantasy football. Sorry, Nigel. I was right. Hey, I was right. Hey.
This is PPR, guys. You got to remember.
Oh, we're talking PPR, guys. PPR is
right.
not standard. So maybe
Right.
in standard, you're right. But
This is PPR.
PPR.
Points per
PPR. Reception.
Reception.
All right. So number 2, your boy Jackson Smith and Jigba continues to light up the NFL. Is he the top receiver in the league right now?
Yes,
I feel like he is.
As a matter of fact.
There's a player on the 49ers that leads the league with most receptions, though.
That's right.
Yeah.
It sure is.
Yeah.
His name is Christian McCaffrey.
And he's a running back. 81 receptions.
That's right.
Yeah. I just want to put that out there because,
Yes.
But no, man, not to take away from Jackson Smith and Jim Good. This cat is balling it.
Okay.
He is literally saving the Seahawks.
He really is.
Like saving the Seahawks. And when you look at Sam Darnold, man, I don't care how bad Sam Darnold looks out there on the football field. I don't care how bad he's playing or anything like that.
Yeah.
He's one bomb away from a big touchdown because he has Jackson Smith and Jigba. And I think this might be the best wide receiver out from the Ohio State that we've seen in a long time, since Michael Thomas, in my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah. So, Chris Olave had his opportunities, but nah. Jackson Smith is killing it. And it sounds like the kid from Egbuka might be next up. You know what I'm saying, from Tampa Bay. But number 2, he had 37.1 points for Jackson Smith and Jigba. And then here's good old Jameis Winston, number 3, 33.2 points. I ain't gonna lie. You told everybody to pick him up, I think, on the waiver wires last week. And I totally it slipped my mind that I didn't pick him up because I had Jackson Dart and I just wasn't thinking. And so I went without a quarterback in one of my 2 quarterback leagues. And so I was just out of luck. I got beat really bad. But dang, had I just picked up Jameis Winston, I would have still been in it. Now, I believe he threw an interception in this game, but at the end of the day, this dude caught a pass and scored a touchdown. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He caught a pass and scored a touchdown. Wow. Jameis Winston, ladies and gents. Peachy, I gotta ask you this question because if you're a Giants fan, would you recommend Jameis Winston starting for the remainder of the season, or would you want Jackson Dart to return?
No, I would want Jackson Dart to come back to finish off the season, especially because the Giants aren't doing anything this season anyway. So you want to go ahead and let Dart finish out his rookie season, finish it up, get out there. And
I respect that. I'm different though. I mean, that cat's one concussion away from probably not playing for the rest of the season. So
I know it. Yeah.
I'm a little indifferent. There's nothing to play for. You already know what you got in him. You're paying this guy some money. Just let him finish out the season just to see if he's going to be a backup for you next year while you continue to build with Jackson Dart. So I'm just the opposite. But, either way, it's the Giants, and they're going to figure out what to do. Speaking of quarterbacks, Jalen Hurts finally made the top 10 since like week 1, week 2 or something like that because he's been incognito. But he's back. Jalen Hurts, 30.9 points and a loss to the Dallas Cowboys too, by the way. I know he's feeling some type of way. But I'm sure your son is happy because Jalen Hurts played well. and AJ Brown. There were AJ Brown sightings as well. So it's good to see him back in here because I feel like the Philadelphia Eagles offense is so weird this year. It is not just because Saquon Barkley, it's because their offensive play caller just sucks.
I mean, trash.
I mean, terrible trash. I mean, garbage that you forgot to take out the week and you got to wait for a whole nother week to take out. Don't act like you ain't been there.
Trash.
Don't act like you ain't been there. We all human. Dang. We all forget from time to time. Jalen Hurts. Speaking of Giants, they got 2 players in the top 10. Wan'Dale Robinson, most inconsistent. He was up here like week 2, week 3 or something like that. Now he's back in week 12. 30.6 PPR points. Does he make? I don't tell me, but is he a candidate for your waiver wire pickups or do you? I don't know. Don't tell. But 30.6 points was number 5 top scorer this week. Number 6, Amon-Ra St. Brown, 29.9 points from the young king out there who was just getting busy with the Detroit Lions and helping his team get that win in overtime. So Amon-Ra back in the top 10 list with 29.9 points. Number 7, another wide receiver. Dallas Cowboys' best wide receiver this year is, drumroll, George Pickens. What a pickup. Like, I know we talk trash about Jerry Jones, but this might have been one of Jerry Jones' greatest pickups, right?
In a long time. Yes.
Dang.
But 100%. This to me is probably the best acquisition that I've seen in I don't know when, because how he's changed that offense is just insane. Like, this dude catches everything. Like, I watched him catch that pass where he went up over like 3 Eagles secondary players. And I'm like, dude, it was crazy.
I'm happy. You know what? I'm happy for him because he kept trying to tell everybody he was that guy. And in Pittsburgh, they just didn't have a quarterback.
Right.
In Dallas, he has a quarterback. He might be better than CeeDee Lamb this season because CeeDee Lamb dealing with some injuries and he's just dropping passes now. But they're lucky to have a guy like George Pickens. Back-to-back weeks, 2 in the top 10, right? So he moved up, actually, a couple spots. Number 7, 29.6 points. Speaking of Dak, Dak is number 8. Dak finished with 29.6 points as well. Like, this guy, Dak Prescott, is probably one of the top fantasy football quarterbacks this year. I mean, he's been just averaging like 29, 28 points a week. Like, he's just high in the point because he's just throwing the ball. Like, he's just getting the ball down the field to these wide receivers. He's getting big plays out of these wide receivers. He's using his tight end. Speaking of tight end, what's the Dallas Cowboys? Jake Ferguson has fell off tremendously.
Oh, God.
He was the number 1 fantasy football tight end, and now he's like not number 1. He just fell off. Interesting how that happened. But Dak Prescott, number 8 on the list. Number 9, let's get to it. Oh, I got something for Christian McCaffrey. Watch this. Oh, man. Papa, we miss you, baby. Yeah, man. Christian McCaffrey leading the league in receptions with 81. Got another touchdown last week. Nice little 12-yard run. Christian McCaffrey, I feel like, has been averaging 20-plus points all season long in fantasy football. Get that man a round of applause, man. I want you to tell me how you feel about Christian McCaffrey this year. I told people to draft him, though, but no one wanted to listen.
100%. We did. We told everybody to draft CMC. He was my number 1 pick in several leagues because I just knew that he was going to make that comeback and that he was I just had a feeling that after last season that he was going to have a bounce back. Now, I didn't know it was going to be this great of a bounce back, but man, he saved so many of my leagues. Everything that he's doing this year is just amazing. It's like he's just the whole offense for the 49ers. and he is out there dominating and just doing a little bit of everything this season. So very, very proud of him and very happy.
I'm going to ask you this. Tough matchup this week. Number one, run defense.
Yep.
Number one, pass defense. Do you feel like Christian McCaffrey makes the top 10? That's all I'm asking. It's fantasy football. Does he? You can say yeah. You can say no. I just want to know what you think.
You know what? Yes.
I was about to say, I'm going to hell yeah. This is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hell yeah. I feel like Christian McCaffrey excels against adversity all the single time.
Figure it out.
Figure it out, right?
Yes.
Whether it's in the receiving game or not. There's your running back, Emmanuel. What's this kid's name? Emmanuel Wilson, the backup running back from the Green Bay Packers. You told everybody he was on your waiver wire targets from last week. I remember, you know what I'm saying? And I picked him up in just about every league I could find. So thank you, because he made top 10. He picked up 26 and a half PPR points this week for me with the absence of Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, the Packers have them another running back. I mean, he's really good, and he's shining so much that I don't think Josh Jacobs is playing this week. I think they'll give him another week to, completely get healthy to come back to do that, because Emmanuel Wilson can do a little bit of everything. So real impressed with this dude.
Very impressed with this dude, and if you ain't get him, you might want to pick him up. Yep. All right, those are your top 10 studs. Let's get to some duds real quick. We play that. JJ McCarthy, 2.5 freaking points. He did get a concussion in the game. Jordan Love didn't play that well either, even though they won 7.1 points. Running backs, DeAndre Swift, 1.9. Ramondre Stevenson, 2. If you're a Patriots fan, tell your coach to just not play him anymore. It's just it's Travion Henderson.
Yes.
And everybody else. Like, I don't understand Travion Henderson and then everybody else. That's why that game, in my opinion, that's why that game was close. I thought that's why the game was close.
Yeah, it does look like that they were just trying to force so much out of Stevenson. He wasn't getting anywhere. And it's like, why are you trying to fix something that's not broken? Like, Travion Henderson literally went off. Like, let him continue to cook. Don't
back-to-back weeks too.
Just force it. Right. Don't just force him out there, just because Ramondre is supposed to be the guy, because they're just not the guy. They're just not.
Use him short goal line pass. And I don't even use him there. He might fumble. But at the end of the day, I just feel like that changed the flow of their offense. Mm-hmm. And it took big plays away. It took the explosiveness away. Sure. Alvin Kamara, 3.5 points. I didn't even know he still played in the NFL. So he did get hurt. Okay, all right, got you. Cedric Tillman, all the Browns wide receivers suck. So I just want to put that out there. Like, that is a tight end team. You want to beat this team, you find a way to defend the tight ends. Jerry Jeudy, 2.9 points. Ricky Pearsall from the Niners, he's another one. Just, I don't know if the 49ers are, what's the word? Like, they're trying to ease him in. I mean, he caught one of the first passes, converted a third down for a few yards, but just wasn't heavily targeted. And if you got Ricky Pearsall, you may want to just stash him on the bench and start somebody else. Like, because I just not seeing I don't think he's going to get the production that we think as of right now. I think he's being eased back into that.
Exactly.
Into that offense. So Jerry Jeudy, your receiver, Cedric Tillman, Jerry Jeudy, Ricky Pearsall. Tight end Luke Musgrave. Listen, I apologize to everybody. I thought that the Packers were going to continue using tight ends, and I clearly now know that Luke Musgrave is nowhere near Tucker Kraft. Right. And back-to-back, last week he had 0.7 points, so at least he got a full point this week, right? And then the other tight end was Dalton freaking Schultz. I thought he was going to have a big game on Thursday Night Football. Clearly, he didn't. 1.8 points. So those are your duds for the week. Peachy, any surprises on the studs? Like, who is your surpriser on the studs, and who's your biggest? And we'll go to your duds. Who's your biggest disappointment off that list?
Oh, my surprise on the studs would have to be Jameis. I did not see that coming, and I sure did not see him catching the ball and getting a touchdown. That whole entire play was amazing.
Easy. Like, bruh. It's not, you know what was amazing about the touchdown? For me, the most amazing part was him breaking the tackles.
Yes.
I mean, but for you, it might have been the catch because you didn't expect him to catch it. But for me, it was the run after the catch. And then it was the forced missed tackles. Like, this dude broke tackles. That cat came out in the interview talking about how he's hella athletic. He's got to start putting some respect on Jameis Winston's name. Like, you know, he's old, but he ain't that old, you know. If you can watch Marcus Mariota play football, you definitely could watch Jameis. They came in the same draft. Number one, number two. Yeah, right?
Yep.
I guess if I'm going to go with a stud, I'm going to go with his compadre in Wan'Dale Robinson because I don't even know who the wide receivers on the Giants are because they don't ever use them unless you're neighbors. And so we've heard Wan'Dale's name before, but yeah, he's just very inconsistent all season long. I feel like they got another wide receiver they like to use. So I don't know. Theo Johnson had some big catches in the game, but that was it. I think Wan'Dale Robinson, if Jameis Winston is playing, could be somebody to look at or on that waiver wire. So pay attention to what the Giants are doing if you need a wide receiver this week, which you may not because there's no buy. So, but you might be wanting to trade out a player. As far as biggest loser of the week, and you can pick whoever you want off this list, I will not be angry. I promise. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, you know what? I'm going to have to go with Jerry Jeudy.
I already know where you're going. I already know. Because that was going to be mine. I thought you was going to go on my boy J.J. McCarthy, but nah, let's talk about Jerry Jeudy because how you fumble the ball, dog.
Right.
Like how you know that? First of all, you weren't even in the end zone, right? You midfield.
Exactly.
And it's just like you kind of lollygagging midfield. Like I feel like he should be benched. That's how mad. If I was the coach, who's their coach? Stefanski or something?
Yeah.
If I was him, I would have benched him. I would bench him for the remainder of the season.
Yeah.
For doing some dumb stuff like that.
Yep.
Right? Did I see it wrong? Or
no, you're absolutely right. 100%.
So technically he had 4.9 points, but then he minus 2 points for that fumble.
It was
actually play that motherfucker this week so he can mess up against the 49ers. Like, never mind. Don't bench him. Play him this week so he can make the same stupid mistakes. I just didn't get it. Was that your reasoning too, or are we sharing the same brain here, or did you have another reason why you picked Jerry Jeudy?
No, it was the fumble. Because, like, the look on Shador's face was like, you got to be kidding me right now.
That's not what his look was. His look was, and I'll type it to you in the private chat. That was his look right there. Like, really? Come on. Really?
Yeah.
You know. All right, we see some questions out there. And we definitely want to address some of the questions. We see some new people in the chat for sure. And we're going to get to those. So don't leave as of yet. We just want to get through the prefaces of the show. And then we're going to do a whole question Q&A segment. And then Peachy's going to do some must-sit, must-start types things that we do every week. And then we're going to get on our about y'all way. Like, we tired and we got shit to do. All right, so at the end of the day, we want to go to bed. All right. No, but seriously, let's get to the waiver wire targets and who you got to pick up this week. And you were just talking about the young fella. You would pick up Shador Sanders. Are you confident in this kid starting against the Niners defense? I guess that would be my question for you.
Yeah.
Well,
I really am.
I was trying to get the Niners. First of all, the Niners, shout out to the 49ers defense. They gave up 9 points, total 9 points scoring in that game against the Panthers. I don't think that the Browns offense is much better than the Panthers offense.
No, it's not. I just know that this defense can be bipolar sometimes. And I mean, yeah, we looked really
Respect.
good against Carolina. It
Respect that.
doesn't mean, especially with the elements and everything that's going to be going on in Cleveland, that we're going to be it or whatever. So I definitely, I mean, if you need a quarterback, if you got one of those lower tier quarterbacks, you know, you may want to grab Shador and give him a whirl. You know, he's got some pretty decent running backs. And I'll leave it at that because I don't believe in nothing else on that team except
That's the Titans,
on
right?
offense, except for tight ends.
Yeah, so they got the dual threat tight ends. You know?
Yes.
So like kind of think about when Vernon Davis and Delaney Walker used to play for the
Yes.
Niners. If you wanted to put it into a perspective like that, they got David Njoku and they got Harold Fannin Jr. And Harold Fannin Jr. has been the better out of the two because the ways they can line them up. I think with that, but those were more like they were better under the Dylan Gabriel kind of fire. He's throwing the ball down football field. He's extending plays.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna look to push this ball down the field. So be ready. That's all I'm gonna say. I like it. Jameis Winston would be the second quarterback that you chose for the waiver wire targets, just in case. Right? Don't be stupid like Breezie and have Jackson Dart thinking Dart's gonna start, and then he's a late scratch, and you forget to get him. So get your stuff in now. It's Tuesday, 3:00 in the morning. That stuff gonna go through. So get your waiver wires in. You chose him, and then why not go back with the Kirk Chains? He got to win. You told me there was no Drake London. What? And they won. What?
Yeah.
Hey, you might as well go back to him. If you didn't pick up Kirk and you need a quarterback, he's going to be the quarterback going forward for the Atlanta Falcons. I believe their record is 4-7. They're not really playing for anything, but they're playing to let people know that they still about their business, right? And so I think Kirk can get it done. So go ahead and get Kirk. Peachy, let's get to these running backs. Ooh, new waiver wire target. We talked about him earlier in the season.
Yes, we did.
Devin Neal is back. And why is he back?
Alvin Kamara is hurt.
This kid's explosive, though.
The Saints also are playing for nothing. Even the owner,
2-9.
Gail Benson, said that they're just looking to 2026.
Okay.
So they can improve this team. So I really
Kamara's done.
Yeah, I just see that Kamara might be finished and
He's done.
that it's the Devin Neal era for the rest of the season.
PG, he's done. That he was done prior to getting injured.
He's been done.
Yeah. They're only doing him a solid. I really think they wanted to trade him.
Yes.
He didn't want to be traded.
Exactly.
And so they're doing him a solid. He's gonna ride off into the sunset. He had a great career.
Yep.
I'm still mad that the Niners didn't draft him. They ended up getting Reuben Foster and Solomon Thomas. But yep. So that was that. But Devin Neal, definitely get him, pick him up. He is going to be the starting running back going forward.
Yep.
And kid from Kansas, he could ball. He can ball. I'll leave it at that. Met him at the Senior Bowl. He could ball.
Absolutely.
Next up, Raheem Mostert is making a slight. Wait, Ashton Jeanty got injured?
Yes. Damn. I forgot about him on my thing too. Trying to remember.
It's okay. You ain't got to remember it. We can talk about it right now. He got injured. Gosh darn it. I heard it wasn't serious though.
Right. It's not. But the Raiders are also done.
Oh, they fired their whole team.
Fired their offensive coordinator, Chip Kelly. Didn't even make it for the year.
Watch the Raiders offense.
They paid him all of this expensive money.
Oh, shoot. I got to change my pick because the Raiders lost last week to the Browns. They play the Chargers. I feel like the Raiders are going to win. No Chip? Yeah. Watch the offense explode. Just watch.
Well, the reason why that I put Mostert on the waiver wire is because I do think that Mostert is going to have a nice game.
Got the Chargers, though. It's going to be tough. But if it's a new coordinator, is it one of his sons?
I forgot who they put in there, but they just interim somebody and threw him in there.
They always interim. The Raiders got to be the most interim
I'm telling you.
coaching team.
And now they're paying yet another coordinator money.
Just another guy, man. Next running back, waiver wire target, Dylan Sampson. from the Cleveland Browns. I think he was week 1 or week 2 because Quinshawn Judkins wasn't there.
Yes.
But what made you pick him? And because this is making me a little nervous. Is Quinshawn Judkins injured, or what am I missing here?
Quinshawn Judkins got banged up. Also forgot to put him on the injury.
Are
thing.
you serious?
But the whole thing is that he got banged up. Tried to return to the game, and then exited the game again. I feel like that
I was really looking for it.
Samson is going to be interesting for this team. So
I like it.
We're gonna find out.
This kid is an explosive running back. He breaks a lots of tackles. He's tiny. And so for the Niners, it will be a rapping and tackling type of day. They're at home. So this could be a curveball into what the Niners are looking forward to. I was more looking forward to the Judkins. I was hoping we can get a Bethune versus Judkins kind of
me too.
celebrity death match out there, but interesting that you didn't pick Jerome Ford. I think they're looking to move forward too, like with their future, like, you know what I mean, to see what these young guys got. So the rookie, it makes sense, right? Daniel Sampson, great kid out of Tennessee. I mean, crazy career in Tennessee, and he was backup to other running backs prior to that, and he still balled out. All right, wide receiver Jaden Higgins from the Houston Texans. I think they have them a star at wide receiver.
I'm telling you, yes, they do.
This kid's a big target. Big target out there, So if you're looking for a wide receiver, you can get Jaden Higgins. Also, John Mechie, the third or whatever his name is, the Jets.
Yeah, with the Jets,
No Wilson
going nowhere. Then
Dang, that's so
Mechie has time to shine, and that's what he seems to be doing.
They played.
He seems to be getting a lot of targets. Plays a decent. He could still do pretty good this week, but if you need a wide receiver, they definitely grab Mechie. I'm excited about Mechie. I wish he was on a better team, but it is what it is.
He's been traded around a little bit. I think he was
been.
drafted by the Lions, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I can't remember what team he came to, but then I know he was with the.
What team it was,
or was it then he was the Texans, or is he always with the Texans? You know what? Why are we guessing? I'm just gonna look it up. I'm so stupid.
So, while you're doing that, Nigel says that Greg Olsen, the quarterback coach, is the new Raiders OC. So.
Wow! Congratulations to Greg Olsen. I used to like listening to him as a commentator.
That'd be a lot better than Romo.
Oh God! So it was the Texans he was with, drafted by, and then the Eagles, and then he was traded to the Eagles, and then now he's been traded to the Jets. So my bad. It was always right because his rookie year. No, he played. I believe he played. Yep. Not really much. He's more of a slot guy, however you want to use him. But yeah, for a wide receiver.
Oh, it's another Greg Olsen? Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Oh, I thought it was the tight end.
I thought it was a Greg Olsen.
Me too. They spelled the name the same way too.
Dang.
Well, damn.
There's two Greg Olsen.
Betcha by golly, wow. All right. We learning today.
That's
all right, let's keep this moving. Shamir DK. I want to make sure I say it right. Right? I think I said it right.
I think that's how you say it.
DK.
Shimmer, DK.
It's DK. Right. It's not Dyke. It's DK for sure. Spell Dyke though.
Right. It is DK. Yep. And their quarterback has been looking pretty decent. Considering everything, all the hell that he's been through, even though he's been sacked like 12,000 times this season.
I think he's the most sacked quarterback.
He is the most sacked quarterback. But he's starting to show at least something. So, with them about to have the number 1 pick again, they are basically just showing off whatever they can. And DK seems to be the one with all the injuries, like to Calvin Ridley and such and people like that. They just don't have very much. So if you want somebody from the Titans, there you go. Now, a lot of people don't want anybody from the Titans, and I can't blame you at all.
Remember the Titans. We played them in a couple of weeks. And your tight end waiver wire target of the week is Mike Gesicki.
Yep.
Oh,
And,
Joe Burrow is back
and
too.
with Burrow back. Yep.
Aha.
Yep. Uh-huh.
I see where you're going with this. All right. All right. I see where you're going with this. All right, man. Those are your waiver wire targets, pickups for week 13. I can't believe are we going to week 13? God dang, we going to week 13. Dang.
Almost done.
Wow. Fantasy football players been kicking off in a couple of weeks. Can't believe. I think it's after the bye week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. After week 14.
Crazy. All right, let's get to some of these Q&A questions out there and get your questions in. We will definitely give you our expertise on your questions. Spartacus the Marine. I have Herbert and Brissett. I like to keep them both for matchups and play keep away. You smart. Just want to tell you that. I like to keep Jaden Reed, but to do so, I have to drop Franklin, Monty for third quarterback and Reed. Thoughts? All right. So Troy Franklin has been hot for the Broncos, but Jaden Reed is by far the Packers' number one wide receiver.
100%.
He's healthy.
Hands down.
He's hands down the guy. Who the hell is Monty? Because I'm thrown off that. I know who Monty. I just can't think of who he's talking about. Monty. I don't know. I got to figure that out. Who's Monty? But he wants to keep Herbert. He has Herbert, Burrow, and Brissett. He wants to keep all three of them. But he's going to have to let go of... I would let go of Franklin.
Yeah.
Or no, who is... I got to figure out who Monty is first. I would keep Franklin,
Monty,
Reed, and Monty. Because I think he only needs to let go of... I'd have to drop... Oh, he has to drop both of them anyway. So, yeah. I would keep Reed and drop Franklin and Monty.
Is he talking about Montgomery?
David Montgomery?
I mean, I don't know if he is or not, but this is who he has on his
It's got to be David Montgomery. There's tons of running backs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that has to be.
This dude got... Wait a minute.
I know, that's what I said.
Wait a minute. You asking us a question, and these are the players you got on your roster, dog? Motherfucker, what is wrong with you? You got CMC, Jonathan Taylor, Quinshawn Judkins. Man, I would drop Woody's ass, Monty ass. They can both go. I would drop both of them. Higgins not playing this week. I wouldn't drop him. You got Tet, Puka. You went heavy running back. You are smart. Heavy running back. Pass catching backs on top of that.
Love it.
I don't believe in Woody yet. I feel like they don't trust him yet with their offense. So David Montgomery, I mean, if that's who you're talking about, because that's what we're thinking, it's no more Ben Johnson. It's a different, since they are featuring Jahmyr Gibbs. Peachy said that at the beginning of the season on this show, that the Detroit Lions were going to feature Jahmyr Gibbs, and that's what they're doing. He's going to be taking over. You can drop Monty. I'm probably going to drop him. Hendo, you got to keep Hendo, because if the Patriots head coach is smarter than he looks,
exactly,
it's going to go back to that. Mm-hmm. And you could kind of drop Brian Robinson Jr. So you got some running backs you could drop, dog. I would keep my receivers. You're kind of light on the receivers. I would drop two of those running backs to keep that 3 quarterback tandem.
100% agree.
So B-Rob and Monty if you want, because you believe in Woody. Monty's just not used the same.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Yep, that's what I got there. Nigel says, wow, this is 6 person.
Bro, did you see his running backs, dog?
Crazy.
Wait. Did you see the run? Can you put that list up there again? Like,
Yeah,
I am amazed. Like, bruh, wait. Like, and he was smart because he got Herbert as a QB late. I already know, right? And so he probably drafted Burrow first. Burrow went on the IR, and then he picked up Brissett. But he's keeping Brissett just for skill, just because he ain't trying to play him. Whoever he's playing against probably need a quarterback, and he's not gonna let that happen. Smart. But then he got wait. How he get Who went first? So Puka had. Let's try to guess who his first pick was. Let's go. Let's try to guess who his first pick. Go back to the other list.
Oh, sorry.
Let's try to guess who his first pick was. Puka had to be number one. CMC or JT had to be. He had to trade. You made a trade. There's no way you were able to draft those guys unless you had the last pick of the draft and you drafted Puka. Nah, because there's no way cats were dumb to let CMC or Jonathan Taylor walk that far. I need to know how you draft, dog. Like, please send me that. That is amazing. I'm sorry, I got mad excited off of something like that.
I gotta know like who's in this and what kind of teams did they have? Because
Bruh,
I figured it out. That's crazy.
That was crazy. Love the avatar too. That's Scooby with the fro.
I love that too. Should I trade away CD and James Cook for Puka and Judkins?
Why y'all be giving us how y'all do this on anybody else's show? You come up here. This is a hard one.
It
like,
is.
No. I know CD is struggling with drops. But I feel like the Cowboys offense is more explosive than the Rams. But if it's PPR, you know that Matt is looking for Puka.
Yep.
Puka hasn't really been the same since the injury, though.
Nope.
I would.
I say no.
I'm going with the no too. I'm leaning on the no. I'm leaning on the no, bro. I can't do it, Scooby. I can't do it. I want to. CeeDee Lamb is killing me right now, but I believe in Lamb. I believe in this. I believe in the Lamb, the blood of the Lamb. I sure do. And James Cook is gonna bounce back. They're not able to push their ball down the football field in the passing game, and so
exactly
they're stacking the box on Cook.
Yep.
Judkins might be hurt too. You might not want to make that trade.
Yep. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Anybody else have any questions? I don't see anything else out there. I don't think.
Yeah, that my man got to be in a 6-man. I would never sign to be in a 6-man team. That's ridiculous. Yeah, everybody got a draft grade of 100. Like if you're in a 6-man team, everybody had an A.
A's across the board.
Like I said, he had to have made some trades, and whoever he traded with had to know him.
Right.
I'm curious to know what he might have gave up, man. I wish he was still on the show because I got questions. I'm sorry. Sonia says David Montgomery is Monty. All right. Got it. All right. We got one from Nigel. Should I start Burrow or Cousins? All right. Now, I like these questions because it's just straight up quarterback. And
I like it too.
Yeah. So you got the Bengals playing the Ravens defense. Joe Burrow. Is that an AFC North divisional matchup right there?
It is.
I don't know. But then you got Kirk Cousins going against, who the Falcons playing? The Jets. But Kirk is on the road. Hold on, because we got to factor all this in. And Burrow is on the road. Ravens defense is looking a little bit better too, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm going
now. Kyle Hamilton.
He got injured too?
Is hurt.
I'm going Burrow. That's all I needed to hear.
Kyle Hamilton is hurt, and I don't know what his status is on that. But
I would go with Burrow. I think. First of all, the way Cincinnati played against the Patriots let me know that they're gonna bust their ass for Joe Burrow.
Now he's practicing, but
Hamilton.
Hamilton is practicing. So, I mean, him and Lamar, they did return to practice. But, with that game being Thanksgiving, like, you never know. Kyle Hamilton is going to try to give it a go. But
I'm still starting Joe Burrow.
I'm still going with Burrow, yeah.
I don't know.
I like it, too.
How consistent the Falcons' offense is going to be. He doesn't have Drake London, and I know they won last week. But let's keep it a buck. The Jets are going to play hard. They might suck. They might look bad, but that defense is going to bring it. So I think they're going to give Kirk Cousins some fits. I think Joe Burrow will be able to navigate against a team that he knows a little bit better and against the,
Right.
you know,
I got you.
Sonya.
Guys, just wish me luck. Our playoffs only has room for 4 people. I'm in 5th place. Got a week or two to make this work. I have D. Jones, Chan, King Henry, Metcalf, Shakir, Kittle,
Daniel
and
Jones.
Franklin.
I'm starting to see a little decline in Daniel Jones.
Yes. He's starting to revert back to the Danny Dimes.
They got a tough matchup against the Texans defense.
Yeah,
you know
they
what's
do.
crazy? That Texans defense, regardless of how bad that team has been,
Exactly.
they still play good.
Yeah, they're
That's a
monsters.
tough matchup. I'm curious to know who your other quarterback is, unless you only go on one quarterback. But you look solid. I mean, it all depends on who you're playing against and the matchups. Chan should get you some points. They're playing the Saints. King Henry
Yes.
was the only scorer. Like what's hurting them is Lamar Jackson. You know, she says she has Purdy. I would start Purdy against the Browns. That's just me. I would start him against the Browns. No, I wouldn't. I'm lying. I would start Daniel Jones. You got to go with Daniel Jones.
In the elements.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how strong the elements are going to be, but I do know that the Cleveland snow wouldn't be. It's not going to be that Buffalo snow. So he should be all right as long as it's not raining.
Okay.
King Henry got the touchdown last week. Metcalf. I hate the Steelers, man. Like
Yeah.
how do you have DK Metcalf and don't use him right?
Yeah. It's just,
Shakir is not the same. George Kittle is great. Hopefully he can get a touchdown because that helps boost your points up. But he'll be targeted. He'll be heavily targeted. He was heavily targeted last week. And then Franklin, I feel like, is Bo Nix's number one target. So targets are there.
Yep.
Will he get the catches? Will he get the receptions? You should be all right, though.
We'll see.
It's supposed to rain now? Whew, I thought it was going to snow. Well, if it rains, definitely start Daniel Jones. They playing in the. You know what? Go with the team that's playing at home. That would be my
Chrissy.
advice. What's up, Chrissy? Go with the team that's playing at home. Daniel Jones is at home.
Yeah. And it's time for Danny Dimes to definitely get another bounce back game. He's been coming back down the earth lately. It's time for him to get back up there. So maybe this will be the game where he does it.
I just feel like it comes down to how well they run the ball.
Yes.
And I don't think
100%.
You know, if Jonathan Taylor's running the ball really great, play action pass can be open. Michael Pittman is going to be like the ball pushing the ball down the football field. To Alec Pierce is going to happen.
Yeah.
The thing is, they're home, and so I would trust Danny at home
Yes.
against even that Texans defense.
Yeah.
Even that Texans defense. All right, speaking of that, let's get to some matchups unless
let's
another
go.
question pops up. All right, must sit, must start. So what I do is we go through Thursday night football. We got 3 games on Thursday, so we're gonna do all 3 games for Thursday because Thanksgiving is happy Thanksgiving week, everybody. So we're gonna go Packers on the road versus the Lions, right? All right, and I can't believe Josh Jacobs is not going to play in this game.
Yeah.
And so let's go quarterbacks. Let's go. Who are you starting? Love versus the Lions defense or Golf versus the Packers defense? Two top tier defenses I got in this game. We keep it simple. We're going to go all quarterbacks for all 3 games. So get ready.
I'm going with Love versus the Lions defense.
Love versus Lions defense. All right. Peachy's going Love versus the Lions defense. All right. Let's go Mahomes versus the Cowboys defense or Dak Prescott versus the Chiefs defense.
I like Mahomes against Dallas.
Okay. And then Joe Burrow, if he plays against the Ravens D or Lamar Jackson against the Bengals defense.
I like Lamar.
All right, cool. So Thursday, Peachy's going with Golf having the better game, Mahomes having the better game than Dak Prescott, and then Lamar having a better game than Joe Burrow. Love it. All right, we got our second Friday game of the season. I think with the beginning of the season we had a Friday game, and now we're getting toward the end. Chicago Bears versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are going to be looking to rebound. Let's go wide receivers. Let's go DJ Moore. I think he had 2 touchdowns last week. DJ Moore against the Eagles or Devontae Smith against the Bears?
I like Devontae Smith against the Bears more than I like DJ Moore. DJ Moore is so like 1 week he can be just fantastic, and then the next like he's just I don't know. He's just inconsistent. Really makes me mad too, and I can definitely see that from my.
You think? I don't know if Smith's inconsistent or they just don't use him right. Like what happened?
More DJ Moore.
Oh, yeah. I don't think they're using him right neither. That's
exactly.
Good.
That's
like,
our whole point.
What is Ben Johnson doing, yo? Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation.
And where is Adunze? Like what? Like what in the world is going on with this team?
I don't know. Let's go 1 o'clock matchup. The first one on the docket. You got the 49ers traveling to Cleveland. Let's pick some matchups in this game. Well, it's going to be tough. You know what? I'm going to do it. Christian McCaffrey versus that run defense or Quinshon Judkins versus the 49ers run defense.
You know what? I still have McCaffrey.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm still going McCaffrey.
Okay. Let's get to a 4 o'clock game. Got a lot of 1 o'clock games on Sunday. 4 o'clock games. We only got 2. Oh, Minnesota versus the Seahawks. 4:05 game. We'll do both 4 o'clock games on Sunday. You ready? You're going to go with Justin Jefferson against the Seahawks D or Jackson Smith and Jigba against the Vikings D?
JSN against the Vikings D.
Then the 4:25 game, you got a couple of those. Let's go Bills versus the Steelers. I like that. Bills versus Steelers. Let's do James Cook versus the Steelers defense or Jaylen Warren versus the Bills defense.
I like Warren in this game. Against Buffalo.
Ooh. Yep. Sunday Night Football, Denver Broncos versus the Commanders.
Oh, God, what a game.
I don't even know who to pick. I don't even know. Let's go. Let's go Troy nope. I can't even tell you who the wide receivers of the Commanders are right now. Let's go Troy Franklin against the Commanders or Debo versus the Broncos.
Let's go Troy Franklin.
All right, Troy Franklin. And then last but certainly not least, Monday Night Football, you got the New York Giants, who always plays the Patriots well, okay?
Always.
It don't matter if the Giants is 0-95.
It's history. Exactly.
This is just the way history works, okay? Now, I understand if you're a Patriots fan, you're a little shaking in your boots, even though you're 10-2. You may be 10-3. But I'm definitely picking the Patriots to win this game. I just know the Giants are going to play hard. I'm going to go with Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart versus the Patriots defense or Drake May versus this Giants defense. Ooh, Giants got a defense. I just realized they got a defense. Oh, shoot. I forgot Brian Burns played for the Giants. I don't know how I forgot. He just played the Niners and whipped our ass. So, who you going with?
Man.
Dart versus May.
I'm going to go with May.
Yeah. I think Dart is going to play well. He's going to get injured. Yep. Then he's going to be mad. You know?
After he came back. Breezy, this is funny as hell right here.
He's just not good, man. He's just not good. Like that, Miss Sin, you know what I'm saying? You've been hanging around me too long, man. Because that was cold. That was cold. I just want you to know that was stone cold. It's true.
It's very true.
But that was stone cold.
Oh, goodness.
Just want to put that out there. God dang, Purdy versus the Rain. He did it to himself.
He did.
It is what it is. Shout out to Nigel for gifting a membership out there as well.
Hey, Nigel.
We appreciate you. Clip Farmer, welcome to the live. We appreciate you as well. Brandy says she's got to have faith. If Dart has Scatterable, I would have chosen Dart. Yeah. They running backs aren't nothing compared to what Scatterable was bringing. Scatterable is bringing that pure energy. What a great show. Fantasy football and the books. Don't forget to check out those waiver wire targets. If you got to rewind it, man, clip it up. Do what you got to do. Peachy definitely presented a great waiver wire segment. Every single week she brings the waiver wire segment. We got a comment from someone new that I don't think I've noticed. So first round this year, I got Chase at 5. I was so geeked. Was unable to get Burrow. Burrow got hurt week 2, and then the dude who got him dropped him. I picked him up last week. Oh, yo, you about to feast, bruh.
Oh, man.
Wow, what? And that's what I love about fantasy football, when people overreact and they drop these players. But you know what? Some for some people, some leagues, Peachy, like there's a couple of leagues that I'm in that won't create IR spots. So what do? You
just put him on the bench.
Look, you see what his comment was? You see what his comment is?
Oh,
it's like I meant to put him on the IR. let me, S jump or JMP simp. I don't know what you're trying to say. Tell that dude to come on the show so I could tell him, but you didn't. Like, and it don't matter what you meant to do. You didn't put him on the IR. I had empathy for you because I'm in a few leagues that are dinosauric, right? I made up my own word because they won't create an IR. I was like, yo, bro, man, we family. Can't you just make an IR spot? No. What you mean, no? So
it's like Sonya said, finders keepers.
Losers weepers. I don't even know where that came from, but yes.
If you don't have an IR spot, put him on the bench. You don't drop players like that.
I ain't gonna lie, I dropped that motherfucker. Like he get hurt too much for me. Right. I was like, man, if he returns,
can't do
if it's
quit him.
I'm not a quitter. He got hurt. To be fair, my thing is, if it's meant to be, it will be.
I said I can't quit him. Is what I'm saying.
I know.
I just cannot.
I told you not to draft his ass in the first place, but he was there. It was like cheese to him. Like he was just there. Like he was like, it's like I need top 5 quarterback. I'm just gonna give me a top 5 quarterback. He was just hanging, and you had to pick. I get it. I almost did it, but you picked right before me, so I was glad. All right, Cinnamon Kiss in the building with super chat. She says, I'm number 1 in my league. Thanks to y'all. Your advice is money. Miss Cinnamon, thank you so much. Appreciate that. And thank you for the super chat as well. Yeah. Oh, Sonia's a member. Hey, now Sonia, what you need to do, and Clip Farmer 2525, I don't know, go into y'all names and edit and take them damn numbers out, because that junk is messing me up. Like it's just crazy. Oh, he has icing on their cake. Oh my God, he's 12-0. What the? I'm not gonna ever be in your league ever. Like you're 12-0. Peachy, you could take this one. You could read everything. Wow.
And the icing on the cake is 12-0 in the 12-team PPR format. I have JT, Kyron, JSN, and Chase, and I made 2 trades this season: ETN for JSN in week 4, and Bucky for JT in the preseason. And I'm a roll.
I like you.
I
like him.
Right.
I like him. Bucky will be back this week too, guys. By the way, he is practicing.
Yes.
Bucky Irvin will return.
Bucky will be back.
Don't if you picked up Sean Tucker, if you got Rashad White, do not drop them.
Absolutely not.
Do not. Keywords. Do not drop them. But Bucky Irvin is going to be back. I like that you made trades. You were able to trade an injured running back that they thought were going to come back early, so you shamed them. That was good. That's good on your part. I'm never playing in your league, ever. Because I wouldn't trade. I wouldn't have traded you that.
No, 100%. But
you'd have been mad at me.
Good on you, and congratulations.
Man, he 12-0, dog. I gotta give him a round of applause. I don't know anybody undefeated. Undefeated. You're gonna lose this week though, but anybody undefeated. Because you know what it is? It's the balance, the restoring of balance, yo. You be coasting. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, you lose to a suck lineup, and what it is your players don't perform. Mm-hmm. You got the bowlers, and all of a sudden, it'd be like 1 week they don't perform. I didn't say change your name, Clip Farmer 20. Look at the name though, Brock Purdy's toe. I love our fan base, man. The 49ers got the greatest fan base in the world, man. Especially on Twitter. No, I got to talk about this before I get off here. I am getting thrashed on Twitter. And it's not a thrashing like people calling me out my name or anything like that. It's just more like I didn't know that there were so many Brock Purdy stands out there, right? Because let me just tell you, and I said this on John's show earlier today. Brock Purdy, I never said he was trash. What I said was, I'm ready for Mac because Brock Purdy threw 3 interceptions. When I said I was ready for Mac, I'm about to get into my inner Cameron mode. You know, he get the hype. When I said I was ready for Mac. When I said I was ready for Mac, all I meant was Mac needed to come in. Brock could have went and sat down because I think there's something wrong with Brock's toe. The way them balls are just not placed properly. I just don't think he's got, I don't know. So my defense, I was saying, let Mac play, let Brock rest, bring Brock back another week. You know what I'm saying? It's the Panthers. We should have been able to beat them with freaking any quarterback. It shouldn't have mattered. But Brock himself almost gave away the game. And if it had not been that they were the Panthers, we'd have lost. I don't know why people don't see that vision because we won. But just think about it. We lost the turnover battle in that game. There won't be nitty-gritty Niners tomorrow because I have my residency I have to work. So we're going to get this nitty-gritty stuff out now. Brock was bad. He had a bad game because of the interceptions. Other than that, hell of efficient. And if Brock would have stuck to that game plan and did what he said at the beginning of the show and took what the defense was giving him, he wouldn't have threw those interceptions. I'm not saying I don't want Brock to push the ball down the football field, but this is football, and your passes got to be hella accurate. Hella accurate. Especially when you're playing against all-pro defenders like J.C. Horn, who's just sitting there lurking, looking to make plays.
Exactly.
I just don't understand why I'm getting thrashed for saying, give me Mac. It was just for the game. I didn't say bench Brock for the remainder of the season. Damn, so now I know. I got to be super detailed, descriptive on my posts. I ain't got time for that. I'm watching the game.
No, the whole thing is that not only did Brock throw 3 interceptions, but it could have been 5 because he literally had 2 more that was right there.
One was
about
dropped
to be picked.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it was an awful night. I was ready for Matt Jones to come out of them flip-flops at halftime and for Kyle to switch it up with him capping, but that's a whole nother story or whatever. We know good and well that the way that Kyle changed, the way the offense played in that second half and what Brock did, Kyle ain't even got to say nothing.
It was not another pass plus 10 yards in that game.
100%.
Everything was short, and the
like,
receivers had to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And don't act like y'all wasn't nervous when he threw that bomb to George Kittle for 25.
Exactly.
Like we couldn't see it. The camera didn't follow it right, and we just like, oh, Kittle caught it. Whew, whew. But then he almost threw an interception like the next 2 plays.
Right.
Look, I love me some Brock Purdy more than anybody. I'm the only 49er content creator on earth that put that guy in an elite category.
You sure did.
Okay? So I'm going to constructively criticize him. He was bad. But because of the interceptions. Let me just be clear. Had he not thrown those picks, his numbers would have been better. He was hella efficient and possibly would have helped his team put up 40 points. Those interceptions literally were giving opportunities to the opposing team. I just wanted to get that out because I know people be like, yo, Breezie, what the hell is he talking about? So if you watch the live shows, any live show, there's going to be, listen, no matter what we do here, we're going to have some 49ers correlation. We are a 49ers content creating fan.
Right.
That's what we do, right? Mm-hmm. This is fantasy football because we love it. So we venture off and notice how we cater more to the Niner players when they make the list and stuff like that. But, you know, Brock's got to be better. Speaking of that, Brock was a quarterback that was on our waiver wire target, and we told people to pick him up. When we got the first touchdown, I had 5 points. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker about to roll.
Exactly.
Interception.
Woo!
I was like, oh, damn, Brock. I needed you for one time to come through for your boy. One time for Breezie, and it just wasn't that game.
We had the read right. Brock
read
just
was
decided that he was.
the read was
He
perfect.
had the
It was the
read
right read. It wasn't into like double coverage or anything.
Yep.
It was just poor execution. The ball placement
bad.
was slightly off on everyone, even on the third one. I didn't hear what George Kittle said. I didn't get a chance to watch pressers, so I didn't hear what George Kittle said. I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things too, everybody. So
Yeah.
I didn't watch the George Kittle. I didn't watch the pressers. I'll go and watch the pressers. But if Nigel, you want to tell us what he said, let me know, because I didn't watch it. But at the end of the day, on that third interception, I mean, I'm literally watching Brock pump fake to move. Bruh, step back, throw it. Stop. What's the word that I use when they do stuff like that? If you pump faking to fake a person, that's one thing. But when you're, what's the word? Can't remember what that word is off the top of my head. But when you're being indecisive and you don't really know what you're trying to do with the ball, bro, just throw the ball to that spot. You gave enough time for J.C. Horn to react on that second interception. That's just my opinion. That's what I saw.
J.C. Horn, 49ers fan base should be thanking him for leaving the game because if he had
it would have been 5 picks.
It would have been easily 5.
Matter of fact, we could have did a pool because Jair Brown had 2, J.C. Horn had 2,
yes,
and we probably figured out which one would have ended with the most interceptions.
Exactly.
Look, you got a little bonus of 49ers talk on
That's
the
right.
What's Your Fantasy
We sure
Show.
did.
Guys, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Few more shows, few more episodes. Fantasy football will soon be over. We'll be talking playoffs and wow, right? So get ready, strap up your seatbelts, man, and get ready for the ride. We out. Peace. What's up, faithful? Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you check out some of the other cool videos.